there, and welcome to Simple Solutions for Success. I'm Vanessa Wade of LV Wade Consulting, where we help individuals of all ages find creative ways to be successful in their education and career pursuits. Today, I want to talk with you about the effects of the coronavirus and this whole lockdown situation, the effects that it's having on our children. Now, before I begin the discussion, I want you to know that I am not a licensed behavioral specialist or a licensed psychologist or psychiatrist for that matter. However, I am a woman who pays attention to her family, and based on what I've observed and what I've experienced, I can provide you with some wonderful tips and some things to think about. All right, so let's get started. So have you heard of CKS, and does your child have it? And you wonder, what is CKS? CKS is what I call the COVID kid syndrome. And you probably say, well, what is that? The COVID kid syndrome, in my opinion, is the exaggerated, out of the ordinary, unexpected response a child or student of any age gives because of the ongoing need for them to learn virtually. Everything done behind closed doors and virtually. And I think probably by now everyone is just about over it. So you wonder, so is CKS contagious? Well, possibly. And I want to share with you how you can identify CKS in your child. So here's one example. Your child wakes up 2 minutes before their Zoom class begins. They pick up their Chromebook and they log in just in time to hear their teacher give their morning welcome. Does that sound familiar to you? And then on top of that, they never leave the bed, but they allow their classmates to see their comforter and even their pajama top. As a matter of fact, I think it's become a new fad. Who has the nicest bedspread, and what are the various pajama tops that you can sport during your class, your quote unquote homeroom class. Does that sound familiar? I've experienced it. Furthermore, your 8-year-old child knows how to use the mute and video functions on the Zoom call correctly. Did you ever think that would happen? I didn't. The Zoom call has ended, and your child did not end the meeting with everyone else. And after further observance, you discover that your child has fallen asleep, and they probably fell asleep shortly after they dialed into their Zoom class. That sounds familiar, yeah? You think your child is comprehending what is being taught until later they ask you to teach what you overheard the teacher explaining in detail. You wonder how your intelligent child could have missed the simplest of steps that were so eloquently explained and detailed by their capable instructor. Here's one more. You watch your child with pride as they sit before their computer monitor, paying attention to class, their Zoom class, and you just know they are absorbing all that's being discussed during that class time. After further observation, you realize that your child has skipped away, has floated away to another island, and matter of fact, another planet, and they are wondering and enjoying the bliss and the peace and quiet of that planet. and you pray, oh my goodness, what am I going to do with my child? Then here's a biggie. Here's a biggie. A busy symptom that you can use to identify whether your child has CKS. Your child or the student seems to be more moody and more whiny than usual, and you know that it is not hormonal. You wonder, what am I going to do? Well, I have a few tips for you, but I'm not going to share them all today. So tune in for my next video when I can give you solutions for these symptoms. All right? Take care.